Aaron Fisher from my Infotech partner, and I recently wrote an article called How to Never Fall Victim to Ransomware. In that article, I mentioned a couple of topics around cyber liability insurance and how there's a bit of a myth being perpetuated by some IT companies and some insurance brokers that you can actually rely purely on cyber liability insurance to recover from cyber attacks. There's been a number of changes going around globally that you need to be aware of. And one of them is there's a provider in France, AXA, recently announced this year that they were going to refuse to reimburse their clients if they paid a ransom in a ransomware case. The other thing is that claims can be denied by the insurer if the wrong information was supplied on the application form. Alternatively, if you or your existing IT services company took action which was deemed negligent by the insurer, this may lead to your claim being denied. Unfortunately, there's another myth being perpetuated by some IT services companies that you can just rely on a great backup solution to recover from a ransomware attack. Unfortunately, there's been a number of changes in the last year or so from ransomware threat actors, and what they're doing is they're getting much more aggressive in pursuing the ransom. They start sending threatening emails to your employees or team. If they get nowhere with that, they start calling senior leadership and executives on their mobile phones. They also make sure they obtain a copy of all your sensitive data and study your computer systems so they can put up the pressure on you if you try and avoid paying the ransom. They then might threaten to contact your clients or customers or the press if you don't start playing ball towards paying the ransom. One of the other things that we've heard recently from global ransomware cases is basically that if you or your IT services company try and recover your systems from backup, what the ransomware actors are actually doing is leaving behind a whole bunch of tools to break back into your system again after you've recovered. And if you haven't identified all these tools, where they are, and got rid of them all before you try and recover and restore from the backup, they just break straight back in, re-encrypt your systems again, and you're back to square one, having to try and either pay the ransom or work through that whole process. If you'd like to learn more, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link above or below this video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.